beautiful people. Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm a little nervous, and before we even get rolling in with this people, beautiful face of makeup that's about to happen, I have to say, as you may have seen in the beginning of this video, I have invisible liners in from Smile Direct Club, and I'm super excited about them. I've had them for like a week. Finally, I have like my S's back. Problem is, tomorrow I put in a new set, and I remember, I've only had these in for like a week, but I remember when I first put them in, they were so painful. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I got this. I'm adjusted. It's fine. Tomorrow's gonna be rough. I apologize if I sound like I have a little bit of a lisp or like there's phlegm back here or whatever's happening. It takes practice, guys. And I think I'm getting better at it, but I do have to keep them in, and I can only drink water when I'm doing that. So normally I would drink chai, like that's my go-to, maybe a little bit of coffee, tea, whatever it is. And I do drink a lot of water throughout the day, but now I'm drinking more of it. So for today's video, we're doing a full face of Well People. I have this idea that every single time that I review a brand, I want to do 2 different videos with that brand review. I want to do one that's like all natural vibes makeup, maybe like a no makeup look, maybe just like makeup but keeping it natural. And then I want to do one that's like a full face of makeup, total glam vibes thing. So today I'm in like workout clothes. I am gonna work out later. I don't know if I'll keep this on my face to do that, but I am going to do like a natural look for you guys today with all Well People makeup. So if you're interested in that, then stick around and let's get into it. Also, if you've come this far in the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So I got this new tripod whole setup here. Hopefully it improves video quality, and I got like a new microphone and stuff too. But I got this little like clicker thing that comes with it. So it's like iOS and Android. It just connects Bluetooth to my phone, and I can click it and it'll start the video or like take a picture or do whatever I want it to do, which is really fun and exciting, and I'm using it anyway, even though I'm literally a foot away from my camera right now. But it's fine, I'm gonna use it anyway because I'm a professional and it makes me feel professional. So here it is, the Well People box. I kind of destroyed it. I think most of this is gonna be like actual unboxing. It is gonna be a first impressions video. I've used none of this. I like tore it off at the corner. I'm just gonna tear the top off. Ooh. Oh no. I got it. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like. I put this guy in there. I already owned the Bio-Base Baked Brightener from Well People, but I put it in there just because I knew I would use it for this video. That's the only thing I'd used prior. So all of my other little goodies are in this box, and we are going to roll in and get started. So for this look, we're gonna start off with this foundation. I'm not gonna do a primer. I'm not gonna do a setting spray. I'll probably do setting powder because I have the Bio-Base powder. We're gonna go real natural. This is the box for the Narcissist Cream Foundation. That's what this is. I have the shade, what do I have? Fair Golden is the shade. I don't think the shade range is the best on this. I will say I looked at this and put it back in the box. I haven't done that with all of these, I promise. But I did look at this and put it back in the box, and do you see this ring around the top layer here? It had like fallen out of the tube and then adhered here. I don't know if it was just like in a hot climate when it was shipping here. I pressed it back down and it seems to be doing fine. But that's what we're going to start with today. So I'm just going to go in with the foundation. I do have the concealer. I put that on later. But let's go ahead and do it. Okay, that might be really golden for my face, actually. Wow, okay. I'm just gonna kind of dot this. And then, what do you think? We should do like one side with a wet beauty blender and one side with a brush, maybe? I pretty much always trust that I can use my fingers to put something on my face, because I do it quite often, and I think it works pretty well for most things. I'm gonna put a little bit under the eyes, a little bit more around the nose. I don't know how full coverage this is either. Okay, closing this up, and then I'm gonna go in on this side with a beauty blender and see what we can get. Okay, guys. This is what we're working with. You know what? I feel like you can't see, like, lighting-wise very well. Let me move you. Okay, guys. I feel like this is actually a lot better. Hopefully, I'm sorry if that first part wasn't too well lit. I, like, messed around with the lighting quite a bit. Hopefully, I can change that a little bit in editing so you guys can see, like, what I was doing. But here we are in my living room. And hopefully this is better. This is the side that I have blended out with the beauty sponge. And I feel like it's clinging to any dry patches. I don't feel like it's particularly pigmented either. I do think I'll probably go in with another coat. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit to the areas that I think need a little more help. This hair does not want to stay behind my ear. Okay, we're blending. So I feel like that actually looks really, really nice. I don't mind the texture of this at all. It feels hydrating. It looks like it might accentuate a line here. And it isn't totally covering up redness. Like, I hit this blemish that I have down here with it and it really didn't do anything. Let's go in on this side with my Real Techniques, like, dense expert face brush, I think is what this is. Yep. Let's go on this side and blend this first layer and see how we like it. Okay, guys, so this is the brush side blended in with the first layer. Let's go ahead and do a second. Okay, so kind of the same spots, trying to give this a fair chance, hitting like any problem areas I have, and then just kind of underneath the eyes and on the cheeks where I get pretty red. Okay, so on the same side, or on the other side, I have the same problem. I'm seeing like right here, I feel like it could absolutely cause some creasing. Jet? Buddy. Hey, Jet! Okay, I will say that even though like there are one or two like little problems like that I found, I actually think this looks really beautiful on the face. I mean, it looks like it's sitting on top a little bit. It is kind of a cheaper foundation, but I think it seems like hydrating. I'm really excited to see how this wears throughout the day, actually. One thing I will say for this foundation, though, is that it blends beautifully. I mean, I had no problem moving that around. Okay, guys, so next up is concealer. And this is that, I think this is the mini version of their concealer. I think this is the mini version, but it says multi-action concealer in the shade Light. There we go. Put a little bit right there. Go ahead and apply it to the eyes. I'm debating if I should like take this with a sponge. I think I didn't even say this, between the two sides of the foundation, I think I still like the Beauty Blender side a little bit better, although it's not that different. But I think I'll probably go in with the Beauty Blender and try to blend this out underneath the eye, and maybe I'll use the brush on this side just to kind of see. Okay, guys, I feel like that did a little bit of something. I would maybe put on more if I wasn't doing a natural look, but I am going to hit my problem areas and see if it helps there. And I really don't have too many. Both are just, there's one down here. I'm just using the tube directly on face, and then one right there. And I think that's it. And we are blending. It's doing something, it's just like not the most magnificent thing I've ever seen. Maybe I just need to use more of it, but you know what, with this, for a natural look, I'm okay with this. Okay, next up is the multi-stick, which might be one of the products I'm like most excited to use. This is what the package looks like. This is what the product looks like. So it comes in this cute little tube. I got this in the shade Nude Rose. Let me swatch it for you guys. Since I already applied it on the back of my hand, I might get a little bit right there, like so. and then go in with my sponge and try to like dot it on the cheeks for like a really natural look. So I'm gonna pick this up and see if I can't place it on the cheeks. That's doing a little bit, but not a whole lot. Maybe I need to go directly onto the cheeks. This is why I don't usually put things on the back of my hand first. I like to put things directly on the face just so I don't like, or on the sponge, just so I don't waste them a ton. If you guys can't tell, when I go for natural looks, I really like to use a wet beauty blender. I just think it makes things melt into the skin a lot better. And when I say wet, I don't mean like wet. I know some of you out there probably use this technique all the time, but if you don't, I'm gonna put a little bit more blush on because I'm loving this. If you don't, I mean like you want to get it wet in the sink and then you just want to like use a towel and wrap it around the sponge and just kind of like squeeze out the excess into the towel. So the sponge gets to like a damp point. Okay, I brought that up onto the nose just a little bit, but I think that's actually really, really beautiful. I want to kind of zoom you guys in so you can see how that's sitting, but I think it's gorgeous. I think it's doing a good job. I think this entire look is like a dewy, natural look, but I'm really into that, so I'm okay with it. I kind of want to use this on the lips. Can I dot it on there? Probably not. But I do have a lipstick that I'm going to use in a minute. You know what? I'm going to put a little bit on the lips because it is multi-use. It's supposed to be like lip and cheek. Just dotting it on there. And I'm just going to use a finger to kind of rub that pigment in. I don't know why I try to talk and put things on my lips at the same time. I love that. I could just leave it at that, but I won't. Okay guys, so next step is eyeshadow. This is the product I'm kind of nervous about. It is all nudes. Let me show you. This is like the Nudist eyeshadow palette, taupe-based hues. I think there's like a violet-based hues too. Oh no, it already broke on me. This one here is like chipped. But this is what it looks like. I definitely think I can get like a really natural look with this. But it does make me a little nervous just because, I don't know why I'm nervous about it. I'm sure it'll be fine. So we are going to use this fluffy brush here. Make sure most of the pigment is off of that. I'm gonna go in with, so this cream shade over here, which is called Bone, is pretty matte. The second shade, although you may not be able to tell, is a little bit shimmery. So I'm going to go into Bone right here, tap off the excess, just kind of take this all over the eye. Give the eyeshadow something to blend with, like in the crease and such. This helps a lot if you guys haven't heard of this tip. Putting a little bit of some kind of shadow, usually nothing too crazy, something close to your skin tone, all over the lid, and especially in the crease if you want to do a lot of blending the crease. It gives the next shadow that you put there something to blend with rather than just like sticking directly to your skin. Sometimes it helps with like eyeshadows that aren't super pigmented or are too pigmented. This actually came with my Pacifica hemp infused eyeshadow palette. I love this brush. They didn't skimp on it. This end is like bowed at the top. It's a little more flat, and then they've got this fluffy crease brush on the other end that I have been loving. I think I'll probably go into this middle shade here as like a transition shade, and that's called Saddle in the middle here. Ooh, there's a little bit of kickback there. And I'm just gonna take this in the crease. Wow, okay. I kind of take back what I said. It's blending. It's actually got some really nice pigment too. Wow. Wow. Okay, like that blended more than I wanted. Like I wasn't expecting it to be so pigmented. So I kind of really went ham into the dish, and I did not need to do that. I think this looks fine. Okay guys, I'm really excited about this. So I feel like I kind of want to go into the deepest shade over here, just kind of in the corner, and that's called Chili Chocolate, I think is what it's called. So I'm gonna go in with the other end of this brush and just dip into that shade very, very lightly this time and place it on this outer corner. Okay, we're getting kind of dark here, a little bit less natural. I'm gonna do this on the other side and then try to kind of lighten it up. Okay, I'm gonna use this blending brush to the like fluffier end of this to just kind of blend that all together. Really make sure it's kind of more seamless. And then I'm gonna go in with this like shimmery shade that was a little bit broken in Luminaria. Oh, it like is breaking on me. I'm gonna be very careful and go in all over the lid with this. Okay guys, so I think that this is where we're gonna leave it. This is how the eyes look right now. I think they look really, really pretty, and this eyeshadow palette has already surprised me. I did not think that it was gonna be that pigmented. I actually like how soft the shadows are too. I definitely would use that again. I'm gonna go in with their liquid liner. Ooh. Oh wow, that's like a hard brush. I'm gonna try to just glide this on without making any mistakes. I'm already nervous. You know what guys, I might have to go off camera to do this. All right, this side got a little messy. This side, however, was okay. I didn't quite go out to the corner where I would want it. I think I'm gonna take a slanted brush. This has a little pigment on it already. And I'm just gonna kind of try to move this around that way. I think that's fine for like a natural look. I actually kind of like smudged liner. And it doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Is this waterproof? This may not want to move. Oh no, it's moving. It's moving. So the eyeliner isn't perfect, but that is not well people's fault. I'm just not great with liquid liner. I actually didn't mind the stick being as firm as it was though. I think it actually kind of helped. All right guys, on to mascara. This is another product I'm really excited about, the Expressionist mascara. I got it in Pro Black. I am super excited about this just because I've heard so many good things about it. I didn't get their newer, I think it's like the volumizing mascara. I got this in the mini though. This is what it looks like. It looks, I think, identical to the eyeliner. I guess they look a little bit different. But I'm super excited to try this out. I know that this is like an OG favorite lipstick mascara. This is definitely more lengthening than I thought it would be. Like, let's get a real up close look. I mean, this is like definitely more lengthening than some of my favorite mascaras. I would say it's not quite on par with the Honest Beauty mascara, which I like think of length when I think of that mascara, but I actually really, really love it. Oh, I didn't let it dry though. Goodness, stop blinking. Samantha. I am pleasantly surprised. Like, I understand the hype around this product. It might be one of my new favorites. What's next? Oh my gosh, guys. Lips. Oh, actually, I am going to put on a little bit of this Bio-Base Baked Brightener first before we do lips. I'm gonna go in just with like a fluffy brush. Go into it and just kind of go underneath the eyes. And then in the T-zone a little bit. I don't know how I feel about this, and I've had it for a while. Like, it's a little bit luminescent, right? Let me see if I can swatch it. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, there's a little bit of sheen to that, which I don't mind. Some people think it's supposed to be a highlighter, and I don't think it is. I don't think you should use it. I mean, you can use it as a highlighter. I just don't think that's necessarily its purpose. I think it's just supposed to be kind of like brightening. So if you put it like underneath your eyes and kind of bring it up onto the cheeks, I'm sure it like does a little something something. But it's also just like not my favorite powder I've ever used. If I want something subtle, I will use it. I also wouldn't use a lot of it because I do think it tends toward looking cakey. It already kind of does. I don't know. Those are my thoughts on it so far, but I feel like maybe I just need to use it more. Okay guys, so I have two lip products here from Well People. I have their Optimist lipstick in the shade Soulmate, which I will take out of the box. This is really exciting to me because it's that kind where like you push it and it pops out. How cool is that? This is Soulmate. I also have the Well People lip gloss in the shade Peachy Pink. And this is a mini as well. I love that they have minis because I was so excited to order a lot of this stuff on Black Friday and like Cyber Monday deals. But I was a little bit worried just because I have so much makeup to try out for you guys right now. And I didn't feel like I could go through all of this, you know, like use it in my day-to-day routine. So anytime a company offers minis, I really, really appreciate that. I just feel like it's more eco-friendly if you know you're not going to use the whole thing, especially like with mascaras. I would always buy mini mascaras if I could, just because I don't use them up before they expire. Okay guys, so, oh my gosh. I'm gonna, you know what, I gotta do it one more time. Okay. It makes me feel like a spy when I use something like that. I've actually never owned a lipstick that does that. I know there are a couple in Green Beauty that do. So I'm gonna put on Soulmate first. I've got a little bit of that lip to cheek on. It's not super moisturizing. Actually, I don't think it's doing a whole lot of favors for my lips right now. So I think I will go ahead and put Soulmate on, and then I might top it off with some of this lip gloss. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh. Yes. Wow. I am digging this shade. I kind of wish I didn't have the multi-stick on underneath because I feel like it's doing some weird texture stuff. Maybe don't use the multi-stick on your lips. I don't know. You guys let me know if you've done that before and what you think about it. Also, it's a very creamy formula. I like it. It actually feels like a little bit satin matte. Like does it say if it's supposed to be matte? It just says intense moisture, weightless texture, and rich color to flatter all skin tones, which I'm in love with this shade. I don't know if it would flatter all skin tones, but I think it flatters mine. Okay guys, so I don't know if this is gonna be too extra, but I'm gonna go in with this lip gloss in Peachy Pink just to see what it looks like. This is so cute though. It's so cute. Okay. Did that do anything? There it is. Okay, quick note on the lip gloss. It might just be that it's the mini and there's not a ton of product in here. There should be enough for a little while though. I felt like I had to go back into it several times for it to get anything on the lips. Let's just take this entire makeup look in. Let me actually get closer to you guys. So I think that the actual like complexion products, they do look a little bit cakey. not even cakey. It just seems like it's sitting on top of the skin a little bit. I think it's like melted and warmed to the skin and adhered to it in some kind of way that I really don't mind. Are there any, what are those lines? You know what? Now that I've worn it a little bit, I don't feel like it's accentuating these lines too horribly. I didn't do any kind of brow product. I don't know if they have a brow product. I guess I could use the like eyeshadows. None of them are the right shade for my brows though. But altogether, guys, I think this is just a first impressions video. I think my favorite products, if I had to name like my top 2, it might be the, it's like a top 3. I think the mascara is definitely in my top ones for this brand. I mean, like, this was really impressive to me. I think it's really beautiful. And then I do like this lipstick. I guess I haven't really been able to give it a wear, but it feels good on the lips. It instantly did. It went on really easily. It wasn't too difficult to apply. I love the shade. I love the actual, like, packaging. I just think it's cute. I can do that one more time. And then I like the multi-stick. I think it like is looking nice on the cheeks. I thought it looked a little weird on the lips. So that's why I'm unsure about putting it in my top, because it is supposed to be able to go on the lips. It's marketed that way. I'd be interested to try to use this on the eyes eventually too. But as far as it goes on the cheeks, I think it looks like a really, really nice color. It's just like a flush. It's really natural. I'm digging this entire look. I feel like I can take my hair down now. Yes. Yeah, I think this is a gorgeous, like, sorry, I'm looking in the viewfinder, but I feel like this is a really gorgeous makeup look. It is really, really simple and natural and pretty, but hey, now you guys know that well people can achieve that kind of look if that's what you're going for. So, guys, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked it. Hit the like button or dislike button. I want to know either way how you feel about the video, and make sure to leave your comments down below if you have any questions or feelings about the products that I used in this video. Oh, and make sure to stay tuned for my next Well People video where I'll be trying to use all of these same products to achieve a full glam look. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.